Well, hello and welcome everyone to the NWA Crossfire YouTube channel. My name is Carmen Michael, joined by Rob Weathers here at the broadcast table. And we are bringing you Austin Lane versus Keith Gavins. You see Black Dahlia on the outside accompanying Keith Gavins here tonight. It is NWA Crossfire's family gathering as we are celebrating the holidays a little bit early, the only way the NWA Crossfire can.
Keith Gavins trying to give a little bit of thanks right now. Thanks for coming to Austin Lane. Keith Gavins been doing this a lot longer than Austin Lane and has got to be looking to use the experience advantage as often as possible. As Austin Lane's just trying to, I don't know what he's trying to use right now, a little bit of quickness and agility to take Gavins down.
Gavins, the veteran in this matchup here, trained alongside the Henrys, has learned quite a bit throughout his years. Austin Lane here. We've seen at NWA Crossfire, however, we're seeing a lot more confidence exuding from this young man here in this matchup tonight.
And being confident is one thing. Being able to back up that confidence and prove that you have just cause for having it is a whole nother thing. And Keith Gavins, especially with Black Dahlia on the outside, a little bit of an equalizer just in case. Going to be a real tough task tonight for Austin Lane.
Yeah, we'll see how Austin Lane stacks up here tonight. Keith Gavins back on his feet. The veteran with some impressive maneuvers, much to the delight of Black Dahlia here on the outside.
We'll talk about somebody who's got reason to be as confident as he is. It is Keith Gavins. Austin Lane learning all about it right now.
The gunman now in the corner. The knife edge chops delivered to Austin Lane. Gavins, meanwhile, trading some words with the fans here in the front row. That may cost him now as Lane coming in with a high knee in the corner. And now, Lane, a little bit of a misdirect. Brings Gavins down to the mat, into the cover. Unable to keep down the veteran as we see Black Dahlia on the outside trying to will on Keith Gavins.
Hey, that was a lucky shot from Austin Lane.
Look at
Everybody
this.
gets one.
Black Dahlia grabbing the boot of Austin Lane blatantly in front of our official, but nonetheless providing the distraction. As now Keith Gavins looking to take advantage.
You gotta do what you gotta do. It's as simple as that right now. You want to talk about being able to carry yourself as a professional wrestler with the confidence needed. And we're seeing all of it on display right now from Keith Gavins, showing Austin Lane what it really takes. And if Austin Lane really cared about winning a match, maybe he would have brought somebody ringside with him.
That's Pro Wrestling 101. And right now Keith Gavins looking to take Austin to school as he sends Lane right into the corner. Lane went face first into that top turnbuckle. Gavins now just having his way. Very confident as he stomps right on the eye.
Right now, Gavins is doing everything at his pace, fighting the fight that he wants to fight. Look at the way that he continuously, just slowly, methodically picks apart Austin Lane.
Austin finds himself in a very dangerous situation here. Gavins with a confidence as nasty, as perverse as they come and going for the cover. Kick out at 2 from Austin Lane, much to the dismay of Keith Gavins.
Well, and Black Dahlia's hopping up on the apron, just making sure that everything's on the up and up right now. I gotta say, I've been worried about this all night long with these official counts. They seem to be getting slower and slower.
Gavins again targeting the fans here in attendance. And delivers a suplex to Austin Lane. You see Lane grabbing that lower back, all the meanwhile. Black Dahlia on the outside just adding insult to injury.
Well, and Austin Lane is having to deal with the effects of what Keith Gavins wants to do to these fans here who continue to disrespect him night in and night out here at NWA Crossfire. They better be lucky there's a barricade separating them from Keith Gavins.
And uncalled for. This is a night we're supposed to give back to our fans, a night that we give thanks for those that keep NWA Crossfire in business. Earlier today, we broke bread. We had Thanksgiving dinner with the fans ahead of tonight's show, and now you're going to tell me that they're not a part of this?
No, it's still very much still a night of giving. Keith Gavins is giving an ass whipping to Austin Lane right now, and everyone is thankful for it. I know I am.
Off the top, connects with a senton. And now into the cover. Not enough weight on the shoulders. Lane going for the upset. Just about put away the veteran.
I was playing possum, and I didn't like it one bit, and Keith Gavins didn't like it either.
Lane was trying for a misdirection, but the veteran staying one step ahead, grabbing a hold of Lane, dropping him to the mat. And a very confident pin there.
I mean, look, he wasn't trying to win the match with that one. That's one of those situations. After you get disrespected from a competitor like Austin Lane just did to Keith Gavins, you got to give him one of those every once in a while and let him know whose house he's in.
Looking to get in the head of Austin Lane, going for a Uranagi. Lane with a roll-up. Look at this. Again, Black Dahlia on the apron, distracting our official. Get your head in the game.
Black Dahlia was just telling the official, make sure you count right this time.
A rough landing there for Austin Lane, but can Keith Gavins capitalize?
Yeah, that's got to be it.
Into the cover. You notice that time around not leaving anything to chance, making sure he put that weight across the shoulder of Austin Lane.
And I did notice the official not really sensing the urgency in that moment. It's become an epidemic at this point.
You know, you really have a lot of problems with how things are run here.
I just think that people should be able to count right. And there was 5 to the face.
Maybe you should bring that up in performance reviews now.
I will.
Now look at this. Gavins driving Lane into the corner. And now hoisting up the rookie. Connects with the right hand, and now what does Gavins have in mind here? Lane in a very precarious position, not somewhere he wants to be. Both men teetering. Lane desperately trying to fight back. Connects with a headbutt. Gavins drops down. Lane now from the middle rope. Connects with a Rough Rider.
No, there's something illegal about that. The headbutt, something. Come on.
Lane in the cover.
Okay.
And there's no one to make the count.
Well, it's once again, if the official really cared about making the count, he could have just got there and ignored Black Dahlia, but he didn't do that.
Black Dahlia once again making her presence felt during this matchup.
Just trying to make sure it's a fair contest.
Saying sorry to the official still. No hurry to get down from the apron, and now Gavins looking to make that kill shot. Nobody home. Connects with Dahlia. This could be Lane's moment. Gavins has no idea what lies in wait behind him. Oh! Gavins one step ahead.
Tried to hop in there a little bit too soon, and Gavins made him pay for it.
Absolutely leveled. And Keith Gavins is going to pick up a victory. Well, unfortunately, the odds just too much here tonight for Austin Lane. But folks, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more NWA Crossfire.